ಸಂಸಾರದಾವ ನಲ್ಲಿದ ಲೋಕ ತ್ರಾಣಯ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ಘನಾಘನತ್ವಂ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಸ್ಯ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ಗುಣಾರ್ಣವಸ್ಯ ವಂದೇ ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀಚರಣರವಿಂದಂ ಮಹಾಪ್ರಭು ಕೀರ್ತನೃತ್ಯ ಗೀತಂ ವಾದಿತ್ರಮಾರ್ಜಾನ್ ಮನಸೋ ರಸೇನಂ ರೋಮಾಂಚಕಾಂಪ ಶ್ರುತರಂಗಭಾಜು ವಂದೇ ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀಚರಣರವಿಂದಂ. The spiritual body is made of spiritual mellows. Śrī Śikṣāṣṭakam is all about spiritual mellows. Śrī Śikṣāṣṭakam is giving Sikshana about how to serve the holy name, with what mellows the holy name is to be served. Spiritual body is formed with those mellows. With those mellows. The smaranavastha comes with these mellows. With what mellow am I serving the Nāma? Is there a mellow of dainya there? Is there a mellow of rakshisyati iti vishwaso goptrutve varnam there? These are different mellows forming the spiritual body, which takes us to smaranavastha, Nāma smaranavastha. When japa is done superficially, when the holy name, when the words are just in the air, what mellows are there? Instead of taking complete ashraya of the Nāma, as guided by Śrī Śikṣāṣṭakam and going to the smaranavastha, this is how Nāma is taking us to smaranavastha by the way of Śrī Śikṣāṣṭakam mellows. That is the way how we get to raga bhakti. That is the way how we get the spiritual body from Nāma to smarana. That's how we get the spiritual body. That's how the holy name is revealing Rupa, Guna and Leela. Not by, okay, I will just make use of Nāma. I have to chant because I have to chant, but I'll start imagining something with my mind. So you're putting the Bhagavan aside, Nāma Bhagavan aside, and then, okay, let me think something now of Bhagavan. What can this dirty mind start thinking of Bhagavan on its own accord without taking shelter of Bhagavan? So then, in that kind of thinking, where is smaranavastha? Where are the mellows? Where are the mellows of dainya that is needed for smaranavastha to form the spiritual body? How can there be a spiritual body without a mellow of dainya from Śrī Śikṣāṣṭakam? How can there be a spiritual body just because I decide to just think and imagine something about Krishna? That is only cheating. Without dainya, there is no spiritual body. Without Śrī Śikṣāṣṭakam, there is no dainya. Without Śrī Śikṣāṣṭakam, there is no worshipping of the Nāma. Without Śrī Śikṣāṣṭakam, Nāma will not go to smarana. There is no spiritual body. Instead of receiving the descending mercy as it comes from Acharya Bhagavan and prayerfully heading towards dainya, which can give us Nāma smarana avastha with spiritual body, Why take some other speculation and sit there and cheat myself thinking, I'm thinking of Krishna now. I got the spiritual body now. For how long that spiritual body will last? Ata eva nama matra Vaishnavera dharma. When this ashraya of the Nama becomes the very dharma of the jiva, then Name prasputita hoile rupa guna karma. In that Nama smarana avastha, the spiritual body prasputita manifests. As the Rupa Guna Leela of Bhagavan manifests, the spiritual body of the jiva also manifests. We should be heading towards that kind of purity where the spiritual mellows come and sit in us. That is taking the ashraya of Nama. Not the ashraya of the dirty mind. We should take the ashraya of the Nama, Nama Bhagavan. Yeah. Śrī Vigraharadhana Nityananam Shringaratam Mandiramarchanadav Yuktasya Bhaktam Shaniyunjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Chaturveda Shri Bhagavad Prasadam Swatannatraptam Haribhaktya Sangam Kritvaiva Traptim Bhajatat Sadaivam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Why does the mind go here and there when we chant? Because there is no ashraya to the Nama. Why is there no ashraya to the Nama? Because there is no mood of submission to Guru and Krishna, to Guru and Nama. Without this mood of submission, without this great faith and affection for Guru and Krishna, why will there be a spiritual mellow? And without spiritual mellow, why will there be a spiritual body? Even if I start to think of Krishna on the mental plane, come and go plane. But no ashritya there, no shelter there, no submission there. Is spiritual body that cheap? Just because I start to think of Krishna, I get the spiritual body. Where is ashritya? Mam ashritya. Then the spiritual body is formed. Chaturveda Shrim Bhagavad Prasadam Swat Chaturveda Shrim Bhagavad Prasadam Swadana Triptam Haribhaktya Sangam Kritvaiva Triptim Bhajatat Sadaivam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Yeah, Sadhguru is like a cloud, a very merciful cloud giving us waters of Krishna. And Sadhguru has a spiritual body, Satchit Ananda Vigraha. He has a spiritual body, though we see the mortal frame outside. And he's taking complete shelter of the holy name and rejoicing the Rupa Guna Leela of Bhagavan and lovingly serving the Bhagavan in the Śrī Vigraha and Bhagavan serving Bhagavan with the bhoga, distributing the prasada in this way. He's distributing all the mercy to all the jivas. Shri Radhika Madhavayorapayor Madhurya Leela Gunarupa Namnam Pratikshana Swadhanalolupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. When there is a spiritual mellow inside, then there is pratikshana asvadana. Every moment there is asvadana. Because there are spiritual mellows inside. Spiritual mellows, dainya inside. Then there is pratikshana asvadana. And with that, relishing the Rupa Guna, Leela of Bhagavan, spiritual mellow of dainya. Not the mellows of the gunas, tamoguna, rajoguna, sattva, not past these mellows is dainya. All the emotions that comes from a jiva is actually meant for Bhagavan. They are meant for Guru and Krishna. Only then the divine relationship with Bhagavan will be strengthened. Only then they get purified. Let it be purified, 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 purified. And then the emotions are only pure at some point. So, Nikunjayo no ratikeli siddhai yayali bir yukti rapekshani tatrati daksha tativallabhasya vande guru shri charanarvindam sakshatharitvena samasta shastrai yuktastada bhavyatena sadbhi kintu prabhuyam priyaiva tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Shri Radhika Priyasaki has come as Krishna Kripa Shri Murti Shri Guru. So there can be a spiritual body within. In this way, it is very clear. Yasya prasado bhagavat prasada. The prasad of Bhagavan is coming as prasad of Shri Guru, coming through Shri Guru. Yasya prasadam bhagavat prasadam yasya prasado nagati kutapi dhyayam tu vam tasya yasya trisandhyam vande guru shri charanarvindam. How can we come to this stage? We are so much filled with the material rasa inside. Miserable material rasa, fleeting, miserable. How can I be filled with spiritual rasa? Always choosing loving service to Guru and Nāma with a great faith. With a great faith. And affection, love. Oh, here is my rescue. Shri Guru and Nāma. Embracing them with great faith and love. Then yes, everything else, everything materially will fall in place. All the material kachra will go out. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha.